Thamesmead won, Billericay won outside here with John Mapp. John, what do you think of that game?
You could say it was the classic game of two halves. First half, I thought we started well, scored early. We've created loads of good chances. The keepers played well. We've missed a few, and then the sending off changes the whole game. And you look at the second half, they've come at us as you'd expect. Alan's made a brilliant double save when it looked odds on they might nick a winner, and then right near the end they've hit the underside of the crossbar. Another day that goes in and we're out. So they showed character, but I think today, if I'm honest, we were our own worst enemy. We had the game under control. It only looked a matter of time before we get a second, and then the sending off really has changed it.
And do you think that silly kick of the red card, what did you make of it?
It was 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. The ball's loose. Josh doesn't want a quick free kick taken. The fives push Josh, but at the end of the day, you can't kick out. It's right in front of the ref. I don't think you can have any complaints with that. It was a very silly sending off, and it could have cost us dear.
Still confident going into Tuesday?
I think you've got to be. I mean, fair play. Thamesmead have given it a go today, and they must be wondering in the dressing room now how they haven't won that in the second half. They come to ours. If we put away a couple of the chances that we were creating early on, you'd like to think we'd get through. But you never know with football. That's why we all enjoy it. But I'd like to think that we'd be favourites on Tuesday, especially at home.
Obviously, draw Monday. If we get through to the third round, who would you like?
Anybody at home. Don't mind who we play at home. But as you say, Reece, let's get through first of all. I think we will, but I'm not the person that writes the script.
And what did you make of Glenn's tactical decisions? Again, for me, you got it right.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it actually changed as the game evolved. We went free at the back after the sending off. We were then getting roasted down the right-hand side. And then they switched it and they started roasting us down the left-hand side. So then he tucked in with two fullbacks and changed it around. So Harry and Glenn between them, they've seen what's going on, and fair play, they've done what they needed to do. And we were always liable to get something on the break. But as I say, second half, Thamesmead are giving it a real go. And they'll be thinking that it should be them in the hat tomorrow, not both of us.
1-1 with 10 men. Are you happy with that result?
I think you've got to be. Second half, I mean, first half we should have been out of sight, we weren't. Second half, like I say, they've come at us, and Alan's double save I think was the turning point of the whole game. From where I was standing at the other end, it looked like the guy had a tap in, but somehow he's thrown his body in front of the rebound. And then, as I say, late on they've hit the bar. Another day that goes in, could have been game over. So I think on the balance, you take the replay, yeah.
Do you think this is as well a warning to us, because we've played a team lower than us? Yes, we've had 10 men, but we've wasted our chances against a lower opposition, and now we've took a draw.
You've got to learn from that. You know, you've got to be clinical. We've put other teams to bed quite early on. You know, we've scored 4s, 5s, 6s, and today could have been the same again the way we started. But we've only scored once early on. It's a good goal by Jake again. He only seems to score good goals, not tap-ins. And by not taking our chances, we've made it harder for ourselves, because the game's all square. They've gone a man up, and you know, we've got to dig in deep. But we're still in the hat. We're still fighting.
I had a poll on Twitter the other day. For you, who's been our best player this season so far?
I think Danny Waldron. I've said it before. I think Danny is absolutely key to everything that goes on. I mean, second half here today, Jamie O'Hara's come on. He looked like he was carrying a knock after only about 5 minutes. Danny's worked his socks off. I've got a lot of time for him. I think he's a really good player, and I think he's absolutely critical to what makes his team tick.
All right, thanks, Sean.
Cheers, Reece. Good luck.